Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl up here, Chrystal, and I'm back with another video. You know what? Today I decided, I was trying to figure out what I should do to do a video for YouTube because I hadn't really been on here for a while. I posted my winter lookbook, my first lookbook that I ever did, and I thought, what would be a good comeback video? And then I thought, you know what? Let me just be true to me. So, you know what? Today, I'm going to take you into my world a little bit, and I'm going to tell you how to thrift shop. I am a thrifter, okay? I am a true thrifter. When I was a child, I was thrifting. You know, my mom and my grandma would take me to the resale shops to buy dresses and shoes and clothes and purses. And I just always have loved to thrift shop. And so today, I just want to bring you in my world a little bit. But before I do, and before I start these thrift hauls, I figured, why not tell the people how to thrift? So that way, when I take you thrifting with me, we can have fun together, okay? So the first thing you need to do if you want to thrift shop, so just look at this video as a thrifting 101, okay? So the first thing you should do before you go thrift shopping is, number one, you need to establish a budget. Yes, girlfriend. Yes, boyfriend, honey. We have to have a budget. For myself, I normally like to only take about $40 when I go thrifting because the whole purpose of me thrifting is to save money. And so I would suggest that you have a budget. At the most, you should only take $100. Why? Because why you're not going to spend $200 or $300. That's not the purpose of thrifting. The purpose of thrifting is to find a great find, but it's also to save money. If you hear the little tapping, that's my dog. He's down here tap dancing for the camera. Lord have mercy. He ain't came in here at all. Now the moment I start filming, here we come. Nevertheless, let's continue on. All right. So the first thing you need to do is set a budget. Okay. So once you set a budget and you made up your mind that you're going to go thrift shopping, the second thing you need to do is map out the thrifting companies in your area, okay? And all the thrifting stores in your area. So in where I live, there's three main thrift stores that I go to. So there is the Salvation Army thrift store, there is the Goodwill thrift store, and there is Value World. All of those have a magnitude of items, and they have multiple stores, so I can kind of frequent those more than some of the private boutiques. But there are some consignment stores and some more private boutiques that I attend as well. And I also go to estate sales, but we'll have a whole day on about what to do when you go to an estate sale, okay? But let's just stay on the thrift stores for now. But there are three main thrift stores that I go to. So you map out. So the first thing is get a budget. The second thing is to map out the locations of the thrift stores you want to go to, okay? So once you've mapped those out, the third thing that you should do before you even jump in the car and roll to those thrift stores is go to their websites. What you are doing is checking to see if there's any additional coupons or if they have a promotion going on so that you can obtain additional savings before you go shopping, okay? So we know that we've set a budget. We've located the stores that we want to go to. And the third thing that we're doing is we are going to the websites to either download, copy, sign up for any additional promotions that the stores have to offer, okay? So the fourth thing that you should do before you leave the house is you need to call those stores and see if they have a fitting room. Now, in my case, I don't have to do that because I'm a regular, but certain stores do not have fitting rooms. And so it's nothing worse than you're going to purchase all of these items and you can't try them on. I need to try on items before I buy them because of the way that I'm shaped. I'm a muffin top girl, and so certain things only fit me a certain way, and I need to wear more like A-line type clothing, things like that. And so because of that, I need to try things on. I do know that the Goodwill does have a fitting room. The Salvation Army has a fitting room, but Value World does not have a fitting room. And I know that you're like, well, what's Value World? There are some stores in your area, it's the same exact thing as Value World, but it has a different name. I guess it just depends on how they name it in whatever state. Nevertheless, that's one of the things that you need to do. So we need to establish a budget. We need to locate the stores. We need to see if there's any additional savings by signing up on their website or downloading coupons. All right, and then we need to verify if they have a fitting room or not, just to make sure that the experience is a little more enjoyable. Okay, so the next thing that you should do is grab the smallest purse that you can grab, because you want something like a crossbody, you want something like a fanny pack or some type of purse that you're able to keep up with while you're in the thrift store, that you don't have to leave over in the cart, because your back is going to be turned away from your cart most of the time that you're shopping. I know this is something that most people would never think about saying, but it's the truth. Why is that? Because somebody may assume that your bag is for sale, or they just might just be sneaky, because a lot of people aren't paying attention and they want to steal your bag. So this is not the time for your Coach bag, your Balenciaga bag, your Louis or your Gucci or whatever it is, your Michael Kors that you're carrying. You need to have something that you can kind of put around your body so that you can keep up with, and you can still put your keys and your wallet in while you are shopping, okay? Because the store is not responsible for your lost goods. And most of them have a sign up, okay? The next thing is, if you have small children, make sure that you keep up with your kids, okay? Because they will announce over the PA if your kids are running through the store. I'm just saying, this is just a sidebar. So if you can, you know, put your babies in the basket, or, you know, take them with you, or go straight to the toy department when you come in and let them grab a toy to keep them busy in the buggy, so that way you can shop in peace and they can play with it, because you know they're gonna be hollering, screaming, all that good kind of stuff. I was a mom of 3, so I know. Honey, pack them a snack bag, get them some snacks so they can be sitting there chilling, or give them your phone and let them watch whatever. Let them watch YouTube or something, okay? But that's just a suggestion. I'm just telling you now, because they don't play them games about the kids in the stores. But it's still an awesome experience, okay? So now that you've got your budget together, yes, now that you mapped out the stores that you're gonna go to, you downloaded your coupons, you got your cute little purse, right? You got all that together, you know who got the fitting room and all of that. So now it's time to go up in the store, all right? So now that you arrive at the store, the first thing you should do is grab a buggy. And then the next thing you should do is check to see if there's any additional in-store promotions that are going on for that day. So in most cases, there is a coupon out. Now they have, most of the stores have a color system. So there may be brown tags on sale that day, green tags, the blue tags, the orange tags, or the red tags are on sale for that day. Some of those tags will be 25% off if you grab an item with that color tag. Other items may even very well be 5 for $5. So if you get 5 items with that color tag, each one of those items is $1. That's right, $1. And so oftentimes what I do, I go into the store, I grab my buggy, then I get my cell phone out, I take a picture of the signage so I'll know what tags are on clearance, because normally by the time I get to where I'm going, I don't remember what tags it was, because it might be various tags that have various discounts in the store, okay? So I took the picture, I got everything together, so now we rolling. We rolling down the aisles. So normally I head to the blouses first. Well, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. So just say you're looking for tops. So what I do is I go straight to the tops and I go to the end of the line. Some have it sized by small, medium, and large. That's normally the Goodwill that does that, but the Salvation Army does not. So be prepared to be patient. Okay, let me say that one more time. Please prepare to be patient. You're going to need patience if you want to thrift shop, because it's going to take you time to sift through the items in the store. But if you take your time, I promise you, you'll find a treasure that you will enjoy. So what I do, I go through each aisle and I go down every aisle, up and down the aisles. And then I just take out whatever I like. Even if I'm not sure I like it, but I kind of like it, I throw it in the cart, throw it in the cart. Throw it in the cart. And I do that for a reason. So by the time I get to the end of the aisle, then I can kind of sift through what I put in there. And then if they have a fitting room, I can try on the items that I want to try on. And whatever I don't want to try on, I throw them on the rack, because most of them have a rack right outside the fitting room that you don't want, and then they'll put it back. But I do that so that way, if there's a shirt that I want, nobody else is going to grab the shirt before I do. Okay? And then that also gives you an opportunity to group color tags together. So it just may be that a lot of the shirts you like have the same color tag, and that might be the tag that's 5 for $5. So then you grabbed you 5 shirts for $5. Mission accomplished, okay? So that's just a couple of tips of things that you can do when you go to the resale shop. Now, also check for a couple of things. Now remember, these items are used, okay? In some cases, there are brand new items there with the tags still attached to them from the store, so you can see how much the original cost was. But in other cases, those items are used. So please check for holes. Please check for stains, and check for the different, check for different things. And remember that, you need to wash these items when you get them home, okay? Some people don't like to even try them on because they haven't been laundered, but I prepare myself, to try things on. I kind of put on tank tops and things like that and leggings to try things on, so I may not have direct skin contact, but I can still see how the fit of the garment will be. But just prepare yourself. If you have allergies, you may need to take your allergy pill before you go to the Salvation Army, because some stores, not all stores, some stores are more dusty than others. Maybe you're allergic to cats, and the person who owned the shirt might have had a cat. So you have to think about those things before you go thrifting. But I promise you, it's a rewarding experience if you just take the time to go. I have found, I'm telling y'all, some of the greatest treasures that you ever want to see. Some of my greatest Instagram posts, and I don't have a lot, but some of the things that I've worn and people are like, oh my God, that is so cute, girl, you was killing them. I got that from the resale shop. Yes, I did, because I'm not trying to pay full price for every single thing. There are some things I will spend a little bit more money, but for the most part, Chrystal is not going to do it, because I want to take that money and use it for something else. Like paying the mortgage, paying your card note, things like that, but I still want to be fabulous all at the same time. So those are just a few tips that I have to share for you. The next video, I'm going to take you thrift shopping with me so we can look at some of the deals and some of the things that are available right now, what's trending since it's springtime, and then we can do a thrift lookbook together. So I'll take you with me on one of my adventures here so that you can just kind of see how it's done. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Again, it's always a pleasure coming before you, and wherever you go, leave a little sparkle. It's your girl, Pure Chrystal, and I am, okay, let me do my snap, out. Have a good day, y'all. See y'all in a minute.